1973 was an incredible year for music. While everyone remembers the big names, some absolutely brilliant songs hit it big once and then vanished into the mist of time. Today, we're counting down 7 forgotten one-hit wonders from 1973 that deserve way more recognition than they get. Number 7. Vicki Lawrence. The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. This song was actually huge in 1973, hitting number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. But here's the twist. Most people don't even know Vicki Lawrence sang it. They remember the song, but not the artist. Lawrence was primarily known as an actress and comedian on The Carol Burnett Show. This Southern Gothic ballad tells the story of a man wrongly executed for a crime his sister actually committed. Dark stuff for a TV comedian's only hit.
He was on his way home from Candletop, been 2 weeks gone. Andy Wollo said hello, and he said hi, what's doing, whoa?
The song was originally written for Cher, but Lawrence's husband was the record producer and convinced her to record it instead. Her version outsold everything else on the charts that spring.
That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. They sold an old backwoods southern lawyer. Well, Andy got scared and left the bar, walking on.
Despite this massive success, Lawrence never had another hit single. She returned to television and has said she was never really interested in becoming a recording artist anyway.
That night were mine. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. But don't trust your soul and old backwoods southern lawyer.
The song has been covered dozens of times since, but Lawrence's original remains the definitive version. Number 6. Joe Simon, Power of Love. This smooth soul ballad captured hearts in 1973. This gospel-influenced love song reached number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the R&B charts. Simon had been recording for years, but this was his crossover breakthrough to mainstream pop audiences. The song's message about love's transformative power resonated across all demographics, with Simon's rich, emotional vocals driving it home. What made this track special was its blend of soul, gospel, and pop that felt both contemporary and timeless. The production was lush without being overdone, letting Simon's voice shine through. Simon continued recording throughout the 70s and beyond, primarily in the R&B market. But he never had another major pop crossover hit. To mainstream audiences, he became known for this one beautiful moment. Today, younger listeners rarely know Joe Simon's name, but this song remains a testament to the golden age of soul music. Number 5. Stories. Brother Louie. Brother Louie tackled interracial relationships at a time when that was still quite controversial. The track hit number 1 in August 1973. This song tells the story of a romance between people of different races and the family drama that ensues. The chorus became an earworm that summer, and the song's message was surprisingly progressive for mainstream radio. Stories was formed by former members of other bands, and this cover of a British song by Hot Chocolate gave them their only major success. The American version actually outperformed the UK original.
Just where it stood. Louie, 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 Louie. Louie, 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 Louie.
Despite this massive hit, the band couldn't replicate their success. They released more music, but nothing else charted significantly. The band dissolved shortly after, making them the definition of a one-hit wonder. But what a hit it was. Number 4. Maureen McGovern, The Morning After. Here we have the theme song from the disaster movie The Poseidon Adventure. This inspirational ballad won the Academy Award for Best Original Song and hit #1 in August 1973. McGovern was working as a secretary when she was discovered and asked to record this song. Her powerful, clear voice was perfect for this uplifting message about survival and hope.
Let's keep on looking for the... Oh, can't you see the morning after? It's waiting right outside the store.
The song became an anthem for perseverance, and McGovern's performance earned her instant stardom. But as often happens with movie theme singers, she became strongly associated with just this one song.
Let's put our hands out in sun. There's got to be a morning after. We're moving closer to the shore.
While McGovern continued to work in music and Broadway, she never had another top 40 pop hit. She's had a successful career in theater and continues to perform. But to most of the public, she'll always be the voice of that one inspiring song from the disaster movie. #3, Looking Glass. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. This is a song that's had an incredible resurgence thanks to the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but back in 1973, it was Looking Glass's one and only hit. This Baroque pop masterpiece tells the story of a barmaid in a port town who's in love with a sailor. But he loves the sea more than he could ever love her. It's beautifully constructed with that unforgettable harpsichord line.
There's a port on a western bay, and it's served talk about their homes. There's a girl.
The band recorded this in just 2 takes, and that spontaneous energy is part of what made it so special. It hit #1 and stayed on the charts for months. Looking Glass tried to follow up on their success, but nothing else connected with audiences the same way. The band broke up within a few years, though they've reunited occasionally. Thanks to Star-Lord's love for this song, a whole new generation discovered it in 2014. But Looking Glass remains a one-hit wonder. #2, Dawn featuring Tony Orlando. Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree. This song became one of the biggest songs of the entire decade. This technically shouldn't be here since the group had other hits, but hear me out. This was their defining moment. Tie a Yellow Ribbon tells the story of someone returning home after time away, asking their love to tie a yellow ribbon around a tree if they're still welcome. It became an instant cultural phenomenon and sold millions worldwide.
I'm coming home, I've done my time. Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine.
The yellow ribbon became a lasting symbol in American culture for welcoming people home, particularly military service members. This song created that tradition.
Oh, tree, it's been 3 long years. Stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. Bus driver, please look for me.
While Dawn had other hits, this is the song everyone remembers. It spent 4 weeks at #1 and became one of the best-selling singles of all time.
I wrote and told her, please, oh, tie a yellow ribbon round the old. It's been 3 long years, do you still?
The group's legacy is essentially this one song, making them a cultural one-hit wonder even if technically they had multiple chart entries. And coming in at #1 is Albert Hammond with It Never Rains in Southern California. This forgotten one-hit wonder from 1973 is a song that perfectly captured the disillusionment of chasing the California dream. It Never Rains in Southern California tells the story of someone who moved to Los Angeles to make it big, but ended up broke and forgotten. The ironic title became a cultural catchphrase, and the song resonated with anyone who'd ever had their dreams crushed.
747, think before deciding. All that talk of art.
Hammond was actually a successful songwriter who wrote hits for other artists, but this was his only major hit as a performer. The song reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became an international success.
But girl, don't they warn ya? Out of work, come out of my head. The love I'm underfed. I wanna go.
What makes this the ultimate forgotten one-hit wonder is that the song is still referenced constantly. The phrase is everywhere, but most people have no idea who sang it or that it's from a specific song.
Tell the folks back home that offers but don't know. Please don't tell them how.
Hammond continued writing massive hits for others, but as a solo artist, he'll always be the man who told us it never rains in Southern California. And there you have it, 7 incredible one-hit wonders from 1973 that deserve way more recognition than they get. These artists gave us songs that became part of our cultural fabric, even if their names didn't stick around. What's your favorite one-hit wonder from 1973? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, smash that like button and subscribe for more music history. Thanks for watching, and keep rocking.